We asked KSL consumer investigator Matt Gephardt to see how technology can be a solution here. Matt?
Yeah, Mike Dini, it is never possible or practical for parents to keep eyes on our kids at all times, but there is some technology out there, and the KSL investigator spent today looking at it just to see what might be out there to help us keep a slightly better eye on our kids. Parents have all sorts of gadget options when it comes to keeping tabs on their kids. Phones, watches, tiny tracking chips. Most of it comes down to GPS, says Rebecca Edwards of SafeWise.
That you could pop in a backpack, in a pocket. Some people, you could even sew it into the lining of a jacket they wear all the time or something like that.
While GPS is the standard, it's the little things that parents may want to consider. Some trackers let parents set up boundaries. So, for example, if your kid crosses a certain street, you will get pinged and pinged right away, which Edwards says was not always that reliable.
So much improvements that you can actually rely on it.
Some trackers come with an emergency button that your kid can hit in case of trouble. It sends a text alert to designated contacts or calls 911. And some higher-end gadgets include features like two-way talk or listen.
You can activate it and listen to what's going on around your kid, and nobody there will know that you're doing that.
There are smart watches on the market, which will allow communication via video, voice, and text to people on an approved contact list. And there are smartphones, such as the Gab phone or the Relay Kids phone, that run on closed networks. That means you get the GPS tracking and direct communication with your kids, but without the social media that can also keep parents awake at night.
The internet is not available on this device at all.
We found some of these devices for as little as about $20, some as high as about $200. Some of them did come with a monthly subscription service. And you know, Mike, one of the things that these tech experts told us today was look for stuff that maybe has a longer battery life, because, you know, we're only so good about charging our phones and our gizmos as time goes along, as the day goes along. Kids even worse than us. So if you really want to put something in their backpack and leave it in there for a week or so, find something that has a battery life that'll support.